Welcome YouTube to another video. It is your boy Monster here once again here for SummerSlam predictions. Before I get right into this, I need to clear a few things up. Number one, I did not cover the redemption predictions, obviously. I probably would have, just I haven't really had the time to. Plus, honestly wasn't really looking forward to that pay-per-view. I felt it was kind of pointless, especially because I felt like that was mostly supposed to be a Kenny Omega MJF thing that didn't end up happening. I heard some mixed feelings about the show, mostly negative, but I'm not going to go into that here. I just wanted to clear that up, why I didn't discuss it. Secondly, I even put this one out on my Twitter about the Universe mode. I am putting that on hold as I'm currently in the process of moving. So expect Universe mode to get picked up sometime in the next week when I'm moved into my new place. Just thought I'd clear that up here if you guys haven't seen my Twitter at all. But anyway, let's get into this. So we have SummerSlam predictions for both nights kind of mixed in. So here we go. The 6-woman tag match is the first one we're going to discuss. Fatal Influence versus the Bellas and Paige. I'm going to say Fatal Influence picks up the win here. Because obviously they just won the tag titles. I feel like they need to start building momentum with these ladies. And obviously Brie pinned Lainey Reed, which I found a little odd, but same time, like you want to give the baby faces something, some momentum, I guess. So I think Fatal Influence will get their win back here. Number 1 contenders match between Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. I want to say Finn Balor wins this match just because it's been 10 years since he won the Universal Championship and had to relinquish it the next night. Part of me wants to pick Sami Zayn because, well, in fairness, he hasn't gotten his rematch for the title at this point in time since he lost it. So it's really a toss-up. I think it could go either way, but I'm going to go Finn Balor. I feel like the story writes itself 10 years after his big win. I think he gets another big one here and will be next in line for the Undisputed Championship. Next up, we have Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio in a human money's on a pole match. I joked last night on Twitter when I heard this match get announced. I was asking, is Vince Russo writing the show? Because I associate pole matches with Vince Russo because he's booked a lot of them. Obviously, I've seen other people say this is a Vince McMahon idea, which, whichever Vince you pick, I guess you would associate both with these kinds of matches. But anyway, I guess if it's going to protect Dominic from taking a pinfall loss, I'll take Danhausen here. But, at the same time, Dom has to defend that title at Triple Mania in a couple weeks, so I feel like you want to protect Dom as well. I feel like giving him the win would be, what he needs. So it's really tough because I feel like Dom needs momentum, but I feel like if he's not going to take a loss, and I think Danhausen winning wouldn't hurt here. Because I'm pretty sure all you have to do is just get the briefcase off the pole, and that's the match. I'll take Dominic here, just in case, because I feel like Dominic needs this win. I don't know how you win, if you have to just retrieve it or what, but I would imagine that's what it is. So, yeah, I'll take Dominic. Why not just make it a ladder match at this point? Anyway, another 6-person match. We got the Usos and Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. Weird team, but hey, we ball. Part of me really thinks the Bloodline's going to win, but I'm going to stick with Knight, Keys, and Solo just because I feel like they might have the Bloodline lose here, and then we'll talk more about the Roman-Seth match later. I've heard people speculate Solo might rejoin the Bloodline. I really hope he doesn't. That's the last thing I think he needs. He's been really entertaining. I usually get a crack when I see him do the LA Knight pose or finger point or whatever. That's I usually get a crack out of it. Solo's pretty funny on the mic. I feel like he needs to keep running singles like he has been. And I mean, plus I think Royce Keys could use a big win. I think this would be a big one for him in LA Knight. I mean, he's just been stuck in a vortex at this point. It's really sad to see the state of LA Knight's WWE run. All right, this one's a good one. Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin. No Carmelo Hayes whatsoever, which I find very stupid, and I'm sure many others would agree. Um, and I also stated this when this was announced. I'm happy Baron Corbin's getting a title match. I'm happy he's back. Worked his butt off in the Indies. I wouldn't be surprised if they put the belt on Corbin here. It's his first match back. Maybe if they want to move Trick into something bigger. But I would, like, seeing as they already announced this without Melo, I doubt he gets added in, which I find stupid because Melo missed Mania, now he's going to miss SummerSlam. Dude's been a workhorse, and this is how he's going to get treated. You hate to see it. Justice for Carmelo Hayes. Alright, Gunther versus Nick Aldis. I'm expecting this to be a classic. Even though Nick Aldis hasn't wrestled in 3 years, I feel like Gunther needs to win here. I feel like he's definitely cooled off since he retired John Cena and AJ Styles late last year and early this year. And I mean, as cool as it would be to see Nick Aldis win, I mean, he's not a full-time performer as compared to Gunther, and well, Gunther needs something to, at least bring his stock up a bit, considering he's cooled off since January. But yeah, I'm going to say Gunther wins. I hope this leads to a full-time run for Nick, but I kind of doubt it. I think this is just going to be a one-and-done situation, but I'm really looking forward to this match. Penta vs. Chad Gable. I feel like this one's also a no-brainer. Belt Chad Gable in his hometown. This is the perfect time to do it. He's hot right now after the AAA match, Mask vs. Mask. There's no better opportunity to put the IC title on Chad Gable than right now. As for Penta, he's done great. I also expect this match to cook. But I think Penta moves on to do better things. Hopefully they pair him up with Rey Fenix, because Rey Fenix needs something to go right for him, because he's been booked badly. So, yeah, I'm going to go Chad Gable here to finally capture the Intercontinental Championship. Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. I'd be lying to you if I told you I was not interested in this match. I mean, obviously the competitors are great. Don't get me wrong. Liv Morgan, Io Sky. Io, obviously one of the best. Liv's been getting better and better. But, man, the fact that we've seen this like a month ago at Night of Champions makes me really not care for this match at all. I mean, had they added maybe Stephanie into this match, who still has unfinished business with Liv, I would have been interested. But, I mean, it's the same match we saw. Hopefully it gets more minutes than their other match. But I'm going to say Io wins, because they've booked Liv's reign to be atrocious. And, as a Liv fan, I hate to see that, because, I expect better, but truth be told, her 2 reigns with the world title haven't been all that great. The first one, she was stuck in the Rhea Vortex. I mean, she did at least defend the title a couple of times, but it was mostly, her and Rhea. This time, she was supposed to defend against Stephanie, apparently, at Backlash, but that didn't end up happening, so yeah, just a bad reign. Just give it to Io at this point. Interim Women's Championship ladder match. Tiffany, Chelsea, Jade, and Charlotte. I'm going to predict the 5th one from the qualifying match on SmackDown. I'm going to say it's Lash Legend. I mean, Julia could be in this match, but they haven't booked her to be a legit threat, so I hate to say. Julia will not be in this. Anyway, let's talk about this. So, Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill, they have their own thing going on. I think they cancel each other out. Tiffany has the United States Championship, so it wouldn't make sense for her to win a second title, especially considering it's an interim one. So that leaves Chelsea Green or Lash Legend for me to pick. Honestly, I would love to see what they can do with Chelsea Green with even an interim title. Because I don't think Lash Legend is ready for a big singles push. I mean, she's still getting her feet wet, I think, on the main roster. This team with Nia Jax. I mean, if they want to give her the U.S. title, I mean, I'd be all for it. I just don't think a world title push is in the cards right now. Maybe give her more time. I feel like Chelsea Green can do great with this interim title. So I'm going to go Chelsea Green to win this match. Brock Oba 3 inside Hell in a Cell. Oba won at Mania. We got faked by Brock at Mania. And then he came back and beat Oba at Clash in Italy. And then they basically threw the entire King of the Ring concept out the window because Oba wanted to face Brock. I mean, his reason I thought was sound, but also kind of dumb. It's like, you know, it's like he threw away a guaranteed title match just so he can finish this, which, fair enough. But it's like, you win King of the Ring, you should be facing the world champion. But anyway, Oba needs to win this. He's the younger star. He's got lots more years ahead of him. Brock, I say he's gone probably within the next year. He finishes here, I guarantee he's probably going to feud with Gunther sometime next year. And that'll be the end of his career, if I had to take a stab at it. But yeah, Oba definitely needs this, especially, you know, to build on his momentum with King of the Ring and whenever he challenges Roman Reigns, presumably, down the line. So, yeah, Oba wins here. No ifs, ands, or buts. WWE Championship match. Cody versus Punk. Gonna have to hear me out here. I was a little bummed because I was glad that they decided to shock us with the Sami Zayn title run, or the win, sorry. I'm glad they put it on Punk because, truth be told, I'm a little fatigued of Cody winning the belt, dropping it, and winning it like a couple weeks later. I'm not a big fan of that myself. I'm sure there's many others that will agree with me. This is not me hating on Cody. I think Cody's great. It's just formulaic, and I don't like it at all. So with that being said, I'm going to say CM Punk will retain right here. He just won the belt. No sense in doing that to put it back on Cody. But I do think this will build a series. Maybe Punk wins here, they do a non-title match or something. Cody wins, and then we have our tiebreaker for the belt, whenever that may be. And yeah, I do think Cody Rhodes turns heel, because there's no way they keep these two babyface, because one could be a top babyface, one could be a top heel. I feel like Cody can definitely do good as a heel. Don't get me wrong, I think Punk would excel. I mean, especially if you look at his past heel work. But nobody's going to boo CM Punk. CM Punk is older. He's more likable for some people, unless you're an AEW fan. But I definitely think Cody needs to go heel to give it more legs to this program. So I'm going to say Punk wins, but Cody turns heel after the match. And then finally, the World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And with the story they're telling, I feel like it's a no-brainer that Roman Reigns is going to win, because Seth has beat him every single time when it matters. And I feel like they want to give Roman that feather in his cap that he finally beat Seth Rollins when it mattered for a title. And establish that, you know, Seth, well, he may have never lost the title, Roman is the better guy at this point in time. So I'd say the build's been good, and especially with the history they've had. I mean, they should have followed the same formula with Cody versus Randy, but at least there's no celebrities involved in this one, hopefully. But yeah, so I'm going to go Roman here to retain. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my SummerSlam predictions. What are your predictions? Let me know down in the comments below. And until the next video, have a good one, folks.